What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and, we are celebrating the NFC Championship game. Well, and, of course, I think there's one other thing. Oh, yeah, the Cowboys suck. And, well, yes, of course, they did lose to the San Francisco 49ers. So we're here to talk about it, talk about the Dallas Cowboys just coming up short. Great season, man. Another round of applause for you guys. You did make it, to the divisional round. So, yeah, great job. Maybe one of these centuries, you will be able to make it as far as the Eagles. But, hey, good season, guys. Nice little pat on the back for you. Maybe next year. Enjoy being on your couches and watching the Philadelphia Eagles play the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship game next Sunday at 3 o'clock. And oh boy, it's going to be a showdown at the Link, ladies and gentlemen. We talked about this all effing year. I don't give a damn who wants to come into our house. They're going to catch that ass whooping. And now we know the opponent. And it is the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm glad. It's a different team. It's someone we actually get to break some different things down about this week. We don't have to talk about the usual suspects. So I'm pretty pumped. We'll be going through this whole damn week celebrating, but we'll be talking about the Eagles preparing for one of the most important games and then hopefully getting prepared for the most important game. So 2 more wins on the plate, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know how you're feeling, how enjoyable this is. It's a crappy night out there right now, real rainy and crappy, but it is sunshine in my heart, ladies and gentlemen. So Cowboys doing what they do best, and that is failing. So you love to see it, but what I truly love to see is the Philadelphia Eagles conquering the NFL. So we got to do that by conquering the NFC first, and we will do that this next Sunday, and I cannot effing wait. So Brock Purdy, you are apparently the next great quarterback, and hey, not to take away from what he has done a really great job. And beating the Cowboys, that's great, man. Wonderful. But the Eagles have a better defense. And if you think you're going to beat us putting up 16 points, or 19 points, well, best of luck to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stick to my Super Bowl prediction, but I'd love to hear your Super Bowl prediction. Let's take an updated look at this NFL playoff bracket. Look how close we are, ladies and gentlemen. Eagles, Niners, Chiefs, and Bengals. Who do you have in the final dance? I'm going with the Eagles, but on that other side, Patrick Mahomes banged up right now. Bengals looking pretty hot, man. I might have to go with an Eagles-Bengals Super Bowl. My Lord, could you imagine Jalen Hurts versus Joe Burrow? That would be quite a matchup, and well, the swagger would be off the charts. I know a lot of you guys are into that, and I'm sure the ladies would be into that. That would probably be the most watched Super Bowl. So I'm pretty excited that the Eagles can hopefully, do their part. That's all I want to, really focus on. But best of luck to the other teams, except for the 49ers. So let me hear your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get things started up in this chat. I see you guys are rolling. Let's rock and effing roll. We know our opponent, so let's go. My man Vincent in the building. Yes. Look, and as I said before this game, either way, it was a win-win situation. If the Cowboys win, they come get their ass whooped by Philadelphia. If they lose, we get to laugh and have a great night. So, ha, ha. F the Cowboys, you suck. So, it's a beautiful night, Vincent. A truly beautiful night. My man Drew joining us. Appreciate it, my man. Hope you're doing well because, well, I'm feeling pretty damn good right now. And it was a long day, and I was very excited to come home, watch the rest of this game, and whoo, boy. Oh, it was close right there at the end, but some mistakes there, some crazy stuff going on. But look, Cowboys lost, and it is what it is. We knew they would do what they do best, and they're going to enjoy, making whatever excuses they need throughout the week. That's fine. They're going to be watching the Philadelphia Eagles next week, and we got a tough opponent. They've got a good defense, but this Eagles offense has shown they can go up against any defense. I truly don't care, and this defense has shown they can shut down anyone. Now, they've got some damn weapons there. Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, and, of course, Christian McCaffrey at running back. So they've got a lot of talent. You've got Juszczyk as fullback. They can get you anywhere. So we'll break all that down this week. We'll talk about the top matchups. We'll go behind enemy lines on Tuesday. We will get to know everything about this effing team, how they did this season, how they've done in the playoffs so far. So we'll talk about everything. But Let me hear your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get pumped up, Drew. Appreciate you tuning in. And F them, dude. Appreciate you tuning in, my man. Liz in the building. What is up? I hope you're having a great night. I know after that, I mean, it's hard not to have a great night. And it's truly, a time where we look forward to every year. Them, and then it's, we're going to look forward to the time where, well, this is our year. Yeah, we're sure it is. We're sure it is. Laughable. Hope you're having a great night, though. I am having a wonderful night. Let's go. Wrath of Kala in here. Let's rock and roll. Wrath of Flocka, maybe. Hey, we never know here, but I hope you're doing well. Let's go. My man, Mark. Yo, how beautiful it is. The Cowboys failing, the Eagles rising to the top. The prophecy will be told, and it will unfold. Ladies and gentlemen, it's right in front of us, and we're going to go get it. Let's effing go. Hurts is about to expose that defense indeed, and we've talked about that secondary can be exposed. And, the Eagles, we can run the damn ball. We showed that second most rushing yards in postseason history this past game with 268. Well, run that damn ball again, but it's going to be a tougher task against this 49ers rushing defense. Now, that secondary, that's a different story. So we attack them, and I agree with you, Samuel. We will go after him. Jalen Hurts, he's going to show why he is the MVP, and they want to overlook him. He's a black quarterback playing at an MVP level, and then you've got Mr. Irrelevant, who's doing pretty damn well in a system. Oh, wait, is that a system quarterback? So I find it funny, but hey, all the narratives get squashed this Sunday. They get to find out who the real beasts in the NFC East and, of course, the NFC as a whole. So we're going to go show them, man. They took care of the Cowboys. That's fantastic. Good for them. We are not the Cowboys. We won a couple more games than them, but we were missing our MVP. Sure, they were missing Dak, but we all know system quarterback. You saw that they were able to have somebody come in there and just really anybody could come in there, Ben DiNucci, and run that offense. So system quarterback, clearly where when you have an MVP, things are much different. So they'll get a taste of that MVP this week. Go effing Birds, baby. Yo, let's go. I'm feeling pretty effing good right down in the plums. And you know it because that slander has been very loud and very clear. I heard it. I did. And you're not going to hear much. You'll hear. That's it. That's all you're going to hear. So that's actually a win right there in itself. So feeling pretty great. We're dusting them, bro. Taking them out to the woodshed. Let's effing go. 2 more wins, baby. That's what it's all about, Mark. Let's go, Drew. Dropping those emojis. I love it, dude. Love it. D&O lines are great. Yeah, man. And that's how you win Super Bowls. We talked about that before this season, Glenn. Nobody wanted to hear it. They're seeing it now right in front of their eyes. Nothing they can do to deny it. We're here, baby, and we ain't going anywhere. And I love the fact that everyone's jumping on board. It's like, well, I wish they would have, maybe a little bit sooner, 2 games away from being Super Bowl champions, but I'll take it, man. I love it, dude. So, and that's the thing. This offensive line, they got a damn good one in there too. But I think this pass rush has proven, first team in NFL history with 4 players with 10 plus sacks. And then you show 70 sacks. That's 3rd in NFL history, bro. Come on. You show me a better defense that you've seen anytime recently than I've ever seen an Eagles defense. And there's people that are confused about it and they follow the narratives from the media, but it's like, bro, we're clearly on offense and defense dominant, and we will dominate any of these teams. Come get some. We're taking that trophy home. I've been saying it all effing year, bro. I'm telling you, they will be repeating it. They have to now. I mean, we're right there, dude. And hey, we talked about this moment, right? We're going to lather in it. We're going to, oh yeah. Let me feel it. Let me taste it. And it is the most tasty little enjoyable treat. I can tell you. I can tell you that right now. So, look, Dak sucks. The Cowboys suck, and it is what it is. They'll be watching a real team from their couches this weekend. So, hey, it is what it is. So, 2 more wins. I'm all about it. Let's go win. Every offseason, I predict Birds to Super Bowl just because we're close. Doesn't mean I'm going to. Well, hey, man, you gotta know what's going on, and that's cool if you want to predict them every year. But this year, I broke down why they would, how they would, and that's because, well, I know what I'm talking about. And the media, on the other hand, well, they just didn't. So, hey, doing what I can to educate them out there. And you see it now. Mrs. Bird Gang in the building. Hope you and Mr. Bird Gang enjoyed that Cowboys loss. I know you did. And I hope I know you're getting ready because these walls ain't ready. I know you're all getting ready for the NFC effing championship. And then, of course, the Super Bowl. So, we're going to whoop some ass. We're ready for our birds to go into this. And they've been doing their thing all year. And you hear it. You hear the negative Nancy's always whining and trying to, this team get, well, this week, you can't get ahead. And it's like, bro, they haven't. They play 1 week at a time. They know what they're doing. They adjust. They learn from their mistakes. Let them try to create whatever narrative they need or do whatever they got to do. That's fine. That's fine. I'm still going to hold on to that Super Bowl prediction, and I'm going to continue laughing at them throughout the offseason because, man, it was brutal this offseason and throughout this season. But they thought that was brutal. Well, they haven't even. No, but we're actually going to have the best offseason ever. You know why? Because I'm going to do the same exact thing I did last season. And we're going to break everything down and explain to them how the cap actually works, how the draft works, how a defense works, how an offense works, and how you fill those voids and what players the Eagles would actually be looking at and not all these crazy narratives. So that's how you beat them in the end, ladies and gentlemen. Knowledge is power. So let's go. It really was a great weekend, Sean. I'm with you, bro. I'm ready to go through effing walls, man. And look, they suck. We knew it. And we knew they were going to get handed their business, but it was a close game. We knew both these teams, whichever one wanted to come get some, was going to catch an ass whooping. So come on down to the link and have yourself a good old time. Because I can assure you, man, I'm not changing my preseason prediction. I will not. Pass defense is more potent than Dallas. Oh, by far. We are the number one pass defense in the NFL. So, look, Brock Purdy, best of luck to you there, little bud. But you're going to have yourself a tough time. What do I think? The true key to victory on Sunday. Staying true to yourself. Continuing to do everything we've talked about. And that is literally matching up against everyone and be the Philadelphia Eagles. We dictate the games. They have to adjust to us. We're the Philadelphia Eagles, the best team in the league. Eagles-Niners link is going to be so lit Sunday. It sure effing is. And this whole week's going to be lit. We're going to be breaking it down all week behind enemy lines. We'll talk about everything, getting to know them, what this team looks like. Then we'll do the top matchups, talking about how we're going to be able to beat this team, breaking everything you would possibly need to know down. And we're going to be celebrating while we do it. And you know they're going to be hating out there, but we'll keep educating that this team, they better jump on board, man. They're really missing the train here. Wasn't concerned Bosa this week. No, he gave up 0 pressures, 0. I mean, the dude was phenomenal. So, look, an injury is always going to be concerning, but I'm concerned about everyone getting injured. It's football. I don't want to see anyone hurt. But hopefully the defense gets ready. I don't know why they wouldn't. Top 3 defense in the league. I don't know if you're confused. Maybe you were tricked by the media this year and told that Jonathan Gannon had a bad defense. Clearly, those people and Nick Sirianni embarrassed those people today. That was awesome. If you guys saw that in the press conference, just people not understanding this defense. And I know it's very complicated, but that people don't have to get upset, man. Go back, watch the videos. I broke it down in the preseason, how it works, so people wouldn't get angry because they didn't know what was going on. And you see the confusion, the anger. Why is Hassan Reddick? Why is he a Sam linebacker? And it's like, the dude had an effing amazing season. He's doing pretty well. Trust me, he's good. So it's really weird. But, yeah, this defense is phenomenal, man. You see the media really lost this season. They thought Jalen Hurts could never develop. Hey, look, we did everything here to try to teach them how football actually works. But, hey, man, it is what it is. They're going to have to learn one of these days, or I'm just going to keep taking them to the woodshed. Watch the Niners dress rock. Yeah, bro, go ahead. Please do. Giants do it. The Vikings, when people want to do that and piss off, go ahead, man, whatever. But the Eagles are going to stay focused and whoop ass regardless. So you want to piss the fans off? Well, that's just asking for trouble. So it is what it is, but let's go. John knows. We're ready to rock and roll in these parts, baby. We're ready to whoop some Niner ass, and that is the next opponent. But, yeah, we can laugh about the Cowboys all you guys want, but I'm ready for the Niners, man. And, look, we talked about it. Our offense is better than their defense, and our defense is better than their offense. So, to me, we're going to go and beat their asses, too. I really don't care what the media needs to get by. Brock Purdy, their savior, whatever. We've got Jalen Hurts. We've got Jonathan Gannon's defense. We've got things that can't be matched here. So, hey, let them be confused, bro. That's fine. They've been confused all season. We're literally a game away from the Super Bowl. They're still behind, bro. I can't do much more. I mean, you've got players retweeting my stuff, talking about how this defense will dominate before the season. And you've got trainers reaching out to me, asking me to teach these content creators about the defense so they stop talking trash. And it's like, I'm doing everything I can. What do you want me to do? I talk to people, they get pissed off. And it's like, Drew, Drew's my man. Like, he jumps in. He loves learning stuff. And if there's stuff you guys can teach me or whatever, that's what this is about. It's so weird that people, they'd rather just be angry. And it's like, why don't you just learn? It would go a lot further in this world. But, we'll won't even get into that. Team has to keep proving the non-believer. Yeah, man, they don't have to prove anything, bro. Those people, they don't know ball, bro. And they proved that this offseason, and they're just getting embarrassed, bro. It's embarrassing at this point. When we win the Super Bowl, it's going to be one of the greatest moments of my life. Being able to call that, break it down, it's going to be epic. It really is, bro. It's going to be better than the first one I called. So I'm ready for it, man. I am, and I don't think they are. Did I see Kelsey Water? Yeah, man. It's actually, go check out my YouTube here, and you will see it. And I had like 2,000 views. You guys are awesome. It was like 2,500 almost at like an hour. I was like, man, you guys are nuts. So that was a beautiful block on Justin Ellis there. But yeah, I threw that one up on the reels. It's like a 7-second video. You guys can check it out. But yeah, it was awesome. I don't think Brock Purdy can come into the link. Yeah, man, I don't either. Dude, and I think we've talked about this. We can get any quarterback, but Brock Purdy, give me a break, dude. But Vector, I appreciate you tuning in, man. Not sure we've talked before, so maybe you probably missed it, So I agree with you 100%, dude. When we have broke this down, dude, I really think that these guys very easily beatable with this Eagles team, and I think that goes for every single team. The Bengals, their offensive line, that's shot, man. We will get after Burrow. We will shut down their best receivers. Slay will shut down Chase. I don't care, man. We can match up against anyone. The Chiefs, same can be said, bro. I do not care, and I think, and I've been saying this before the preseason, so I'm not like being stubborn and not changing my opinion. I really feel that way. And you guys that have been tuning in every week know that this is sincerely how I have felt the entire effing year. So we got to get him on board, man. I don't think Purdy's doing shit, and I don't think either of those AFC teams are either. So it's time for people to start predicting the Super Bowl. What I need them to start repeating is my dynasty prediction, because this team isn't just built for this year. It is built for the future. We will be dominating for years to come, and it is going to hurt their souls for many, many seasons. This will not end. And that's something we talked about before we talked about that last season. And, just trying to explain how the cap works, how the draft works, and how he can do how he does, and everybody, no, you don't know, you got to fire him. And it's like, I'm telling you, Super Bowl's coming. And within 5 years, he's doing that again. And he's doing it on the year we talked about last year, this year. It's happening. It's really actually happening. So it's pretty wild, man. Your opinion, I hope so. And the hope is that he's ready. So you only bring him back if he's ready, but he's not on IR. So they're hopeful. So if he's ready, let's go. Want to say, that'd be awesome. We talked about that earlier. John, Burrow versus Hurts. That would be a nuts one. I appreciate that, Vector. I really do, man. And, this thing's starting to grow now. And now I get, ads. So I apologize for that, guys. But, I got memberships because I'm over 1,000 and you guys are freaking paying me. That's nuts. It's still nuts to me. I love you guys for doing that kind of stuff. But I'm really glad you found the channel, man. And can't wait to get knowing you, because we are family around these parts and we love our effing birds. And there was so much hate this year. And man, if you're ever bored, go check out bro. I've got there's days where I've got like 4 or 5 videos out a day. I keep you up to date with every single thing that is happening. But it was broken down what would happen this year before it happened. I'm telling you, go check it out. You will hopefully enjoy yourself. The defense broken down how it worked, because there was so much confusion from the media this year. So I did my best to get people on board, and it's beautiful. And I said, look, hopefully once I make the playoffs, this channel once we make the playoffs, this channel, I will grow here. So as, we start winning, we know that things, more people will be looking up Eagle stuff, more people, so the hope is that this bad boy grows. So I'm glad you found us here, man, and welcome to the family. And, it's every single thing that ever happens. I talk about practice squad elevations. I mean, whatever you need to know. So turn that notification bell on if you want and join us. I try to go live as much as I can. Some days, I can't be home or all the time, or I do it when I can. So whether it's a recording or live, but dude, appreciate you, man. And just trying to keep you guys up to date and show you that diehard passion, man. Almost passed away a few years ago, and I started this on my deathbed. My girlfriend thought I needed something to do, and that year I broke down how we could win the Super Bowl. Nick Foles came in, and I broke down how we could still win the Super Bowl with him. Doug Peterson got a lot of hate for that one, man. And that happened, and I was like, okay, it's destiny, man. And here we are. And look, we're growing. We're getting close. We're getting, meetings with Howie here. We're doing things, so I am building this bad boy up, and I'm glad you joined, man, because I tell you guys, I'm going to take you with me. Like, whatever we're doing here, I start working for them, get able to do stuff, you guys are effing coming with me. So I appreciate you, Vector, and look forward to talking to you, man. But the Eagles coaching and player execution must be as great. Yo, they just keep doing what their thing is. No one can beat us. And I'll continue saying it all season. I will not change it. Can really say it'll be a dynasty given that we will fortune. Yep. Yes, I can. And I will break that down this offseason like I do every offseason, how we restructure people, how we'll re-sign people, how we will cut certain people, which players make sense to cut. Some people, you got to cut this guy, but he has a $10 million dead cap hit. And it's like, okay, sometimes you can, that money can be prorated and spread out through a couple years. So it might not hurt, but I will break go look at those effing old videos. You guys want to see what a numbers expert looks like. I break it all down for you, man. And I show you like if they were traded, they're cut, what that money does. So I try to make it make sense to the media because they were so confused as the Eagles don't have money to sign anyone. I'm like, well, we're about to sign Hassan Reddick, Kaiser White, James Bradbury, and there's videos on all those guys before we get them. So, dude, they wanted to, act like they knew shit, and it's like they don't. They don't. So I'm going to keep breaking that stuff down and educating people on how that works. And I will show everyone how that goes down. And the young pieces are what's in place for the future. And that's why I was able to say it last year without even I said, if we had the Sam linebacker, the nose tackle, the young and veteran linebackers that I wanted, the outside cornerback, the safety, and we literally did all of those things and trade for a big name wide receiver coming up on his 5th year contract. And we brought up A.J. Brown, Deebo Samuel, I think Terry McLaurin. We brought up like the top 5 guys that were being talked about. And we talked about why A.J. Brown with that friendship and the videos they had together, why he was perfect. And we got him too. So, yeah, I don't know. Crystal ball, as one of you guys were saying, I don't know what it is. I just try to see it from Howie's perspective, and I broke it down, and that's literally what happened. So I'm going to try to do that again this year. And I just feel it's a dynasty, man, just like I felt it was a Super Bowl year when everyone said Jalen Hurts couldn't even develop. So, I think this defense, just like I told them at the beginning of the year, would be top 3. I think they would dominate Cincinnati. So I'm fine with whatever, they're going to have to get through these next few weeks with. It's going to be tough for them, man. This Eagles team, we're about to beat the living hell out of the Niners, and that's going to hurt them deep, man. It's going to be tough, dude. It really is. So as I said earlier in the video, I think we'll destroy Cincinnati. We broke NFL records. While people are confused about this defense and saying fire Gannon, we have the first time in NFL history 4 players with over 10 plus sacks. We had 70 sacks this year, the 3rd most in NFL history. So while people are confused, I'm enjoying it. I'm truly like, I love having a top 3 offense and defense. This is the most fun team I've ever watched. This is my favorite team, and people are just now becoming fans of it. And it's like, that's sad, man. You could have had a really fun season with us. Like, I try to tell people that. It's like, I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm trying to help you learn. And they learn now. And it's like, okay, follow Dan Sileo. See, keep doing that and see how it keeps working out. Purdy will likely have a hard time getting touchdowns. Yeah, man, he's going to have a real tough time. We are not the Cowboys. And look, if you think 19 points is going to beat the Eagles, best of luck to you, dude. Do I think AJ's hurt? Yeah, he definitely got banged up, but he's been banged up for the last couple of weeks. So Wednesday, we'll have that initial injury report. Look, this week is going to go like it does every week. And guys, I'm not changing it up. So they're not changing it up. It's a Sunday game either. So we'll have Tuesday behind enemy lines where I will break down everything about the Niners position by position. You'll see their depth chart, all their injuries. You'll see their coaching staff, their stats from the regular season, how they've done in the postseason, everything, man, from yards per rush to yards per pass completion. If you guys like that kind of stuff, you want to know everything about everything, well, you're in the right place. So that will be Tuesday, but Wednesday is the initial injury report. So I can't give you any injury news until sometimes they'll slip us stuff on like Tuesday. In this situation, maybe a Monday, they'll learn something, but I honestly don't think it was a big deal. He was a little upset at the end of the game because he wanted to keep playing, finish them off. But, I think they're just being precautious. We had the game, in the bag. So let's hope for nothing too serious, and Dickerson was a little banged up at one point, Kelsey, and, some of these guys getting hurt, but really it comes down to Wednesday. So it'll be like a normal week. I will drop that around 4:30 on Wednesday for you guys. You will have the update on every single injury for both the Eagles and the 49ers. So, and then I'll keep you up to date with it too. Thursday, you'll have the updated injury report, and then it'll be the top 10 matchups. Then on Friday, it'll be game status reports. So you'll know who's out, who's questionable, doubtful, all that great stuff. And then it'll have an updated depth chart with that. Saturday will be practice squad elevations with updated depth charts, updated game status report, anything like that, just so you know exactly what both of these teams will look like, where there's injuries, if there's somebody questionable, who's their backup, who could be playing. We'll talk about those individuals. We'll talk about why this guy's being elevated from the practice squad, all that stuff. So we're going to break it all down, man, but we're going to be celebrating why we do it. So, and then Fan Friday, that's going to be off the chain. And Drew really providing some great questions this past Friday. I hope that some of you other members that have signed up, Liz, all you guys will join in, throw in some questions. Would love to keep that thing going. Drew had some amazing questions. If you guys missed it, go check out that Fan Friday. But that was really great. But cap this year projected to be close to $220 million. Yeah, I saw that. I posted that a few weeks ago when that came out. We talked about that a little bit. But, you know, one of the things is we'll roll over some of this money. We'll see at the end of the year what it looks like, you know, between 5 and 10 million here. But the great part about things is people don't understand how pretty much any of it works. And they will go with, you know, I went to over the cap or something like that. And it's like, no, I get it. And you'll see like Cowboys fans going to the Eagles page and they click on like expiring contract. Like, oh, this guy's a free agent. And it's like, oh, you thought Howie didn't know that? You think he doesn't know how to sign a long-term deal? Just like go back to that video if you guys like contract stuff or want to learn something. That AJ Brown video where I broke down how we could trade for him and everybody, you don't have the money. You don't know how the cap works. And it was like, oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'm sure you do. So I explained how it actually worked. And I explained how, you know, you trade for him, but then you give him an extension and you back end that son of a bitch. So that way he has a tiny cap hit this year, which isn't affecting us worth shit. And then you spread it out. Now, in a few years, he's got a massive cap hit. Take a wild guess as to what you think Howie's going to do when that massive cap hit is there. I think there's this word called restructure. It's like people think we don't have the best effing GM in the league, especially when it comes to the money. So, bro, we will do all that kind of stuff. We will be perfectly fine with the money, re-signing all the players we need to. I can't wait to talk about it because we've got some great free agents here. So it's going to be an exciting offseason, but I'm still here in this one. I'm ready to go get that Super Bowl. I've seen the drafts, the mock draft stuff already, and I get it for the people that teams are already out, but I'm not there yet. I'm not ready for that. I know a lot of people are just kind of upset. The Eagles are going as far as they are because, well, they predicted we would never be good. So I get it. It hurts, but it's like, bro, just enjoy it. Who cares? You don't know football. Who gives a shit, man? Just sit back, enjoy. You thought you did. You thought you played Madden once, and okay, maybe that it takes a little bit more, you know? So sit back and enjoy this ride, baby. Birds are going all the way, whether they are mad about it or not, dude. But, yo, you are the man, Mark. I appreciate you, man. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Hope your week is wonderful. Hope you'll be tuning in throughout the week. I know you'd like to get things started in here as well. Always depend on you guys to bring that effing energy. Let's go. But, dude, have a great night. And I'm going to get peacing out here in a couple minutes myself. So anything you guys have on your mind, let me hear it. But, Mark, have a great night, my man. Appreciate you, dude. And if we're counting playoffs, 75, so yeah, hell yeah, man. But no, I was talking about the regular season, how we had third in NFL history. They do not count postseason for history with that. But yeah, it's still impressive to see them do that. Yo, Mark, appreciate you, man. And if anybody got something from this, do me a favor. Those likes help. The subscribing, that helps people get in here like Vector. When you hit the like button, you share it, you subscribe. You never know who's going to see it. And somebody who actually loves the Eagles, wants to talk football, doesn't like that other ESP bullshit out there. They want to actually talk birds. Send them my way, man. And you saw I body bagged him all year. This is the next Browns Jets franchise. This team's going to suck. And I just like, no, they're not. This defense isn't set to run out front. Yeah, they are. And I schooled him, dude. I'll tell you what, it felt pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. My man Fuji, let's go. Nice to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Let's go, birds. Yo, it was nice going on your show this preseason and predicting that Super Bowl, predicting this dominance here, man. But I hope you and the boys are doing well. And the ladies, hope you guys are all kicking some ass over there. I know you are, but how beautiful is this? We're going to the NFC effing championship, baby. But I appreciate you tuning in, my man. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I agree with Carl here. Dak is indeed booty. Love it, love it, love it. What do I think about the 49ers? I was just breaking that down, but I think the Eagles are going to dominate them, just like I predicted all season, and just like I predicted a few weeks ago. If it is the Niners, they have nothing. Our defense is better than their offense. We will dominate them, and our offense will destroy their defense. I don't even think they're going to make it a game. I really don't. I think we can beat them by 2 touchdowns here, but I'll be breaking it down all week, man. Hope you'll keep tuning in. I'll go in depth with everything you'll ever need to know, man. We'll show all the stats, you guys that are into that stuff. I'll share my opinion, share things that actually matter for, some people just look at stats and that, kind of messes up their game. It's like, well, that's not the way to go there. You can use them, but take it with a grain of salt. But do I think Jalen takes a hometown discount like Brady? No. And I think they're going to pay him, and they're going to pay him handsomely, and they should, around $50 million a year. I'd try to give him 6, 7, 8 years if you can. I love that dude. I love him. I don't care. Oh, he runs the ball. Yeah, I don't care. Any quarterback can get hurt. Anyone can get hurt. Give him the damn money. Let's keep him around. That is the future here. 1 hour line to eat. They will, baby. They sure will, as they have all season. First effing team in NFL history. 4 players, 10+ sacks. That's pretty insane. Mission 57. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All about it, Fuji. I'll tell you what, man. You got an extra ticket. You can hide me in a suitcase, whatever. I'm there, my man. I will fight a dragon, punch a bear in the nuts if I have to. You tell me. I will do it. But Hurts wins the Super Bowl, pay him the big bucks. Yo, you pay him anyway. This dude is MVP. He is the man. He is him. Pay that man. Should all enjoy the ride. Yes, indeed. I don't want them to miss out like the first time. That was really sad, man, that people were so upset. It's like, I'm just trying to get you on board, man. So do not miss out again in 5 years here. Which team would be harder to face to reach Super Bowl? Yo, I think each team provides something, and Andy is a very creative coach, but Patrick's a little banged up right now, so that's intriguing. I think Bengals could definitely take them next week. We'll see. They have a better defense, and Burrow's hot right now. They've got a lot of talent. That Chiefs defense could get eaten alive, so going to be intriguing with a hurt Mahomes to see what they can do there. But against that Bengals team, we can beat them. I think our offense can still do a number on their defense, and I think we could get pressure on that Cincy offensive line. I think we could hurt them good, and we could definitely do the same to the Chiefs. So not worried about either of them. Not worried about either of them. Yo, I hope you and the family are well also, man. I appreciate that. And doing great. And, trying. There's been times where the health has been a little crappy, but these Eagles have helped me get by. That's why I created this effing place, man. They helped me beat death, and they're going to help me rise up to the top, baby. So all about it, my man. Appreciate you, though, dude, and hope you are well. My man, Bird Gang. Yo, your wife was just in here earlier. Told her to give you a little shout out there. I know you guys enjoyed that beat down. The 49ers just gave the Cowboys, but what's going to be more impressive is going to be that ass whooping the Eagles give to the 49ers. Appreciate you tuning in, though, my man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed that game as much as I did, but I appreciate you, dude. Like the confidence, just like the Cowboys fan. Unfortunately for you, we are not the Cowboys. We are the best team in the NFL. Like the confidence, it's just facts, my man, and that is unfortunately for others all I know. Howie is the king. Yes, he is. He is the king of all those things that I explain. And you guys saw the picture of me and him when we were laughing about all the fans and media that were talking trash on him this offseason. I was like, wait till we win the Super Bowl, bro. I told him, you have to come on my show once we do it. So he said he would. So that's another thing. We win the Super Bowl. That's my Super Bowl. He is definitely coming on this damn show. And, we had a great laugh. And it's like, hey, man, knowledge goes a long way in this world. And it seems to be a lot of confusion here in the world. So, hey, let people ride narratives. That's fine. That's fine. When the Eagles win the Super Bowl, I'm going to be laughing in their faces. Yeah, hell yeah. That's what's up. And with him banged up, it's going to be intriguing. I'll say this, winner of the NFC championship. Yo, man, Eagles are going to win. I'll just say that right now. Okay, they did. Josh, they pooped the bed. Indeed. They suck. Ha ha. Go Birds. Love it. I love it. We're the best. Yo, hey, they hear it now, Bird Gang. I've been trying to get them on board. Here they are. They're all the biggest fans now, man. And look, got a lot of heat this offseason. This defense sucks. I don't know how it works. It's like, no, you just don't know football. Well, Jalen Hurts can't develop. It's like, well, once again, you just don't know football. So here they are learning once again. Probably should listen to people that know what they're talking about. Eagles defense is definitely going to feast. Selena, I couldn't agree more. And talk about having one of the best Eagles defenses I've ever seen in my 36 years, and it's crazy that Jonathan Gannon has had better defenses than, anybody. Buddy Ryan, Jim Johnson. Jim Johnson's first year, I think the defense was ranked 24th. Jonathan Gannon's first year, he was 10th. And this year they were 3rd. It's pretty wild. Usually you think coaches, it takes time. And, if you're listening to the media and a lot of the fans, you would think, you're going to fire a guy after his first time ever being a coordinator. But you saw that the experts, and man, the owners were like, oh, we need to sign this guy as a head coach. Like, so you saw that there was definitely a disconnect, and people really got caught up with the media. And it's like, hey, man, that sucks, because this is about to be one of the best defenses you've ever seen. And I wish people weren't watching it just to be upset, because it's like, bro, you could see something special out there. And if you understood how it worked, you understand why they do those things that everyone gets upset about. But it's like, hey, I'm happy, man. And I tried, right? So at this point, if people aren't happy, I don't know what to do, man. Yeah, he really is. And, I try to tell people that this preseason, and, everybody told me we had to fire him. And I really just I just didn't understand it, and I think they get that now, but they're going to regret the Hurts slander, the Gannon slander, the Sirianni slander, the Steichen, the Miles, the Fletch. I mean, everything. Howie. I mean, it's been brutal, bro. And I got a lot of heat because I try to explain how those things would all work out for us. And hey, who's the one smiling right now? Who's the one that gets to go to bed at night and be like, bro, I know those dudes are punching air right now. He told me we can't win the Super Bowl. I love it. I love it, bro. I love it. I feed on it. But let's take a look at this one last time here. You see it, baby. One game away from the destiny and then 2 wins from fulfilling the prophecy. And ladies and gentlemen, I truly do feel the same way I felt last year, this offseason, when breaking it down. I do feel the Eagles will not only win the Super Bowl this year, but they will build the dynasty and they will be competing for the Super Bowl for the next 7 to 10 years. Write it down and continue to come back. And, I love it because at the beginning of the year, people are like, well, I'll be back at the end of the year and you better not change your door. And it's like, where are they? Hey, guys, thought we weren't forgetting at the end of the season. We were talking and, didn't work out, did it? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for him. But he had a great one and a great one last year too. So it was sad to see the confusion, but it's great to see our team succeed. That's all that matters, right? And I have all those receipts, and I actually have receipts on everybody, and I've actually been very kind, because a lot of people added me in these weird group chats this offseason. Everybody just bashed Hurts all day, every day, and I had to turn my messages off because of it. So it was like, you know what? I'm going to screenshot a lot of this, and I think if people ever want to cross me, we'll dance. And I almost made a highlight video of just like, let's remind ourselves of everybody who wants to say they're the biggest Eagles fan or Jalen Hurts fan of how much they wanted to trade him for Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson or Jimmy Garoppolo or Derek Carr or Baker Mayfield. So, I remember, and it's laughable as hell because they got angry when I told them that this kid was about to be the real deal. So, now they know. Fly, Eagles, fly. My man Mitch in the building. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed it, my dude. I'm just about to get rolling out, but I appreciate you, man. Hope you're enjoying this season. It's been a damn great one around here, man. I've been just taking them to the woodshed, man. It's brings a tear to the eye, man. And Hurt season, you guys remember when I started that, a couple years ago, and everybody, you got to trade him. You got to, and it's like, bro, no. And now you see people running with it, and it's like, that's pretty funny. Yeah, it is Hurt season now. So that it always makes me laugh. It's like, yeah, it's been Hurt season, man. It's welcoming to see everybody jumping aboard now. By week 2, I was sold. Hey, man, I was sold last year. It was weird. I don't know how, but broke it all down into detail. And that's why I always laugh at the media, because I'm like, no, if you guys can show me your work, like I have all like shows literally breaking all down. All you got to do is just show me, because I'll comment on their stuff. And I'm like, we'll just compare and you can show me what you know more than me. And they just don't. Happy where I was hard on Jalen, like really bad. I was dead wrong. Hey, man, it's all right. There's a lot of people out there that didn't know what was happening, following what was going on. It happens, man. Brush it off. Let's enjoy this effing ride. Yo, man, they've been laughing at me last couple of years. I was on your show, 2 years ago, and I remember a lot of people in the chat were pretty rough on the fact that, I thought this kid could be special. And hey, it's fine now, Bird Gang. They see what we were trying to tell them, right? So, let them hate, bro. I'll keep with the educating. Never wanted anyone over Hurts, but I'm guilty of educating. Hey, man, happens. But hey, you keep tuning in. I'll keep doing my best, guys. And you saw those breakdowns. Took a lot of work just for people to be, I'm not watching that. I refuse. And it's like, well, if you would have watched it, we wouldn't be here today. But I'm not saying you. I'm just, a lot of the media kept posting about, we're not switching. We're switching to a defense is what they were saying. And I kept saying, we're not switching. We're literally running the same effing thing. Like, it was hard, man. What's about to happen in Mike McGlinchey? Yeah, man. Sorry, dog. But you're going down, bro. Go Birds, Jorge. Let's effing go. Will Hurts be the GOAT by winning? Yeah, he's already the GOAT. But he's going to go down and he's going to continue bringing us there. That's why I said Dynasty last year, because, everybody, what are you talking about? And it's like, well, you see what I mean right now? That's what he's developing in. When I brought his trainer on and his chef, when I got to know things that I can't even tell you about, I've been on the phone with, I don't even know if I should release. I was on the phone the one time when he was like going to the bathroom and he's like, oh, hold on, man. I got to get, he'll come out of the bathroom. And I was like, what? And then he like puts the phone down. I'm sitting there just listening to this dude talk to Jalen Hurts. I'm like, this is effing nuts. And like, you can hear this dude, like when he talks and like these guys explained, his habits, what he was eating, how he was training. Like this dude is an animal. And, I tried my best, but it was met with a lot of slander. And look, that's fine. They're all going to catch up, and they're, oh yeah, Dynasty, yeah, that's right. You're right. I knew he was going to be the greatest ever. So it's awesome. But yo, Jorge, I said that earlier. It's like, you're going to hear a lot of, that's what you'll hear. Absolutely nothing. And that in itself right there, Jorge, is another effing win. Oh, yeah. Shh. Love it. Love it. Oh, it's crickets indeed. Sharon, I couldn't agree more. But appreciate you, my man. If you guys got anything from this, do me a favor. Hit that like button. I appreciate you. Riddick's going to hurt that. Yo, he really, really is. He's going to be doing some effing damage. Love me some Hassan Riddick. Yeah, really. Yeah, he's going to do some damage. But, it honestly was effing amazing. So being able to get close with these guys and, some of these hilarious stories I have or things, I just tell my girlfriend, I'm like, look, you guys ever, or tell my kid, I'm like, you tell anyone this, like, and it's awesome. I build friendship with those guys, and shout out to Gabe and Justin. They're awesome. And, hey, for whatever reason, they believed in me when I had them on my show, and they've continued to build our friendship, and I really appreciate it. And the nuggets they give me, you guys know, when I was breaking in Dominican soup for you without being able to say it, I was saying it. So, look, I love that, man. And that's what this is all about, being able to be invited to that closed practice, get to talk with Howie for like 10 effing minutes, get a picture with him, laugh. Like, dude, that shit I'm going to take to my grave, baby. Like, I love that. Like, I'm going to hold on to it tight. Like, that's what I'm trying to build. But that's not like just something I want. Like, oh, we're done. Like, oh, hell no. I want to be working on those sidelines. Like, you know what I mean? So comedy indeed, my friend. Try to, give you guys a little laugh here with a little bit of knowledge, and hope that, it can counteract as much as the whiny and negative stuff that is out there. And as Tim would say, the wine coolers. But, he's going to be, as I said, this offseason, I really think he's going to be better than McNabb. So, I really still feel that way. So late, jumping back to the beginning, my man, I appreciate you. I'm about to roll out. So comment on it throughout the video. I will talk to you, man, throughout the night as I can. Love you, dude. Appreciate you taking the time, man. And that goes to anybody who is watching this. You're watching this live. Want to go back? Go ahead. You just start tuning in. You're fast forwarding. Hey, say something. I will literally talk birds with you at any time. I'm always down, always trying to get people aboard this train. Let's go. And if anyone's saying we're done, they are lost. You guys know, trying to get them on board. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, guys. If you're done, get on up. Come on, man. But do I know Chris Long? No, that is the one that I want, because the one dude's friends with him, and he actually has been to a couple of tailgates. I'm like, of course I wasn't at those games. And he said the one time, he's like, yo, you should come down so you can hang out. I'm like, oh, of course I'm not going to that game, of course. But that's one of the people I really want to meet. But I was telling that story earlier. I've met Lane, but I got to hang out with him a little bit at the practice. Got to meet Jordan Mailata, Jason Kelsey. Got to talk to Kelsey for a little bit. That was effing awesome. But I was there with Lane Johnson's girlfriend and his trainer, like, oh, just, how you doing? Like, just, it was the weirdest thing. Like, to not ask for autographs and get pictures, like to try to be, how you doing? I'm just, it was crazy. But at the end, you guys know I broke. I couldn't help it. Howie was there, and he was walking away, dude. It was so embarrassing. And I was like, oh, sorry. And I was like, I didn't really want to do this. I was like, and I'm telling you, I didn't do this anyway. I was like, you're the only person I'm asking. I was like, can I get a picture with you, man? And he's, bro, that's my hero. And I try to get people on board. It's like, it sucks that people don't understand how stuff works. And it's like, that's all I'm trying to do, explain how he works. And look, just because I've been able to call for the last 4 years exactly who we were going to draft doesn't mean I'm going to be able to call it every year, but it kind of means that I do have an idea. You know what I mean? So I'm going to keep building these connections, keep proving, what I can do out here. Let them keep proving that they don't know anything. That's fine. They'll do their thing. I'll keep providing you guys with the best content I possibly can. And as I've told you, if there's ever anything I can do to improve it, let me know, man. Please, you want to message me? You want to say it on here? I don't give a damn. Put it out there. I love it. Must stop McCarthy. He's the glue to their offense. Yeah, he's you're talking about McCaffrey, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. We'll be closer, physical up front. Yeah, no doubt. But we're more physical. Our defense is better than them, and our offense is better. So I'm not afraid of them at all. They better get ready for us. So they're gonna get banged pretty hard. I agree. I truly do. So I can't wait either. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the show. I really do got to get rolling out here, though. You guys always keep me going, but I love you for it. Again, if you're watching this later, you want to comment down below. You want to keep it up, keep talking some birds. I'm always down. So as soon as I see it, I will definitely continue to talk birds with you. If you want to subscribe, join us next time. We're talking birds live. Always ready to go through these effing walls. And, oh, yeah, we're going to the NFC effing championship. So I hope I can pass a little bit of that energy off to you. And we're going to be partying all week. We're going to be breaking it down all week. I think we're going to do something tomorrow. I think I'm just going to do some like playoff breakdown stuff, a little, I guess, a victory Monday of sorts. But talking about the playoffs, talking about some of this other stuff, I'll bring some other stuff with me, some graphics, and we'll break some things down. But the rest is going to go as usual. Usually it's Victory Monday and then behind enemy lines, injury report, all that stuff. So tune in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to keep you up to date with all the injuries, everything. Whenever an injury, news, any kind of article comes out, I will keep you up to date with it. Yo, take care, my man. Appreciate you. Appreciate each and every one of you that took the time tonight. Hope you had a great weekend. What a great way to end it, Cowboys proving who they are. Trash. So the Eagles prove who they are. Champions. And again, the prophecy will be fulfilled. In a few weeks here, we will be talking about that Super Bowl. Hope you're all making travel plans because I hope to meet you at that effing parade. Let's effing go. Yo, peace out, Sean. Hope you have yourself a great night. Yo, we're nuts and passionate. And when we're on our deathbed, we create On the Road to Victory, talk about winning the Super Bowl, and we chase our dreams. It's a Philly thing, we're nuts. So we truly are. And we all have great stories. And we've had shows. Tune in Fan Friday. Maybe that's something we can talk about. Some of, how you guys became Eagles fans. I love talking about that stuff. So I got to get rolling right now, though. I love you guys. Until next time, though, I am Jimmy Smith. And this is On the Road to Victory. And your Eagles are headed to the NFC Championship. A truly beautiful thing. But you have yourselves a great rest of your night. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you have a great start to your week. Hope to talk to you tomorrow. But until then, you stay safe out there. And as always, say it with me now. Cowboys!